Hey, Chef Billy Parisi here with Heinen's. Thanks so much for stopping in. Winter months means citrus is in peak season, and I want to show you a very easy recipe on how to get the most of it. Now, while I am going to focus in on lemons, Heinen's has such a wonderful assortment of fresh citrus fruit. From mandarins to grapefruits to tangerines to limes, you name it, they are jam-packed with it. All right, what we're going to do is make a very quick cod recipe. Here's how we do it. I have 2 fresh pieces of cod that I picked up right from the Heinen seafood department. What you want to do is pat it dry very well on both sides. This will ensure that we get a good little brown sear on it, which will bring about so much more flavor. Next, we are going to zest in 1 fresh lemon. We want to get those bright lemony flavors coated all over our fish. We're going to set that zested lemon to the side, but don't let it get too far because we will need it later. Next, I'm going to add in some sliced garlic cloves. Then what we're going to do is coat it in a little bit of olive oil. Now I'm going to season it up with a little bit of salt and fresh cracked black pepper, and then just using your hands, coat all of those ingredients all around the fish, making sure they are completely covered. Now you can let this marinate for all the way up to 24 hours or as little as 15 minutes. Once it is done marinating, it's then time to cook. We're going to take this right over to the cooktop. I have a large nonstick skillet. You could use stainless steel or even cast iron. We're going to add in a few tablespoons of olive oil, turn the heat up to medium-high. Then once it begins to lightly smoke, let's add in our marinated cod. I'm also just going to scrape on all that extra goodness in the marinade. Hey, more lemon, more flavor. And it's going to cook very quickly. We're going to immediately turn the heat down to medium. Then we're going to add in a few teaspoons of unsalted butter. This is going to help brown it up and add even more flavor to it. After just 2 or 3 minutes, let's give it a quick flip. You can see that little brown starting to take place on there. We're just going to continue to cook it for a further 2 to 3 minutes. Fish cooks very quickly. Then we're going to set it to the side on a plate. Now in that same saute pan, we're going to deglaze with a little bit of white wine. We want to cook it over medium heat until there's maybe just 2 tablespoons or so left. Then we want to take the pan completely off the heat and whisk in some cold unsalted butter. We want to vigorously whisk it to ensure the milk fats do not separate and our sauce does not break. This looks great. Next, remember that lemon that I zested up? It does not go to waste. Let's slice it in half and then squeeze in that juice. So much flavor in there. And this is optional. Let's finish this sauce with a little bit of fresh chopped dill. Of course, let's season it up with salt and fresh cracked black pepper. Give it a whisk. Be sure to try it out. Make sure it's seasoned and delicious. And you know what this would go really well with? Some of Heinen's asparagus risotto, which I picked up right from the frozen food department. It is incredibly easy to make and only takes 5 to 6 minutes. Once that's done, it's simply plate up time. I'm going to serve that fish right next to the risotto. Drizzle on a little bit of our delicious lemon butter sauce. Then, if you want to get extra fancy, let's just add on a slice of lemon and a little more fresh dill. Absolutely delicious, looks beautiful, incredibly simple. We're talking less than 20 minutes to make a meal like that, and the citrus flavors from that lemon just take it to the next level. And definitely check out Heinens.com to see all of our amazing citrus ideas and recipes. Well, we've got so much citrus in our stores, I can't wait to see what you do with it. We'll see you next time.